legends on the track. More legends on the track.
His career, we were just talking about how we've come such a long way. And he just commented like, yo, you need to write a book. And I laughed it off. I was like, whatever. And Mona had been in my ear about the show. And I was like, that'd be dope if I do that on the show. This was just general conversation. Like, we were just talking, drinking, smoking. And then I got a call maybe like 2 months later from a publisher. And she was like, what do you think about writing a book? I'm like, let's do it.
You like, why not?
You took my couple dollars. Let's do it. Why not?
Right. So boom, she made the call. You was like, let's do it. How long did the process take?
It took about 3 months. I verbally told my stories. And emotions, and somebody, you know, put it on paper.
That's what's up.
So when you read the book, it's read like I'm talking to you.
That's, I like that. Will there be another book after this one?
There is. There is. I mean, I disappeared. Yeah, there's a part two. There's a part two. I disappeared for a while. You know, I had a baby. I was in love with my baby daddy. And I fell out of love with my baby daddy. I got the hell out of there. And it started all over. So, you know, Game Over Part 2 is coming. It's just, you know, while I was filming, everything that has happened since then. Some stories that weren't put in the first book. Because, you know, once word got out that the book was coming out, I was getting phone calls like, yo, am I in this book? But there was a lot of people that I didn't, you know, just off the strength, like, alright, I'll leave you out. Like,
did you like switch names or you kept it funky?
I only did that once in the book. I gave official names. It was just one guy in particular, actually an Atlanta native, and he had asked me not to. He was like, come on, you know, and he was a really important part of the story, so I couldn't leave those stories out. I had to put those stories in, so I just changed the name, but people pretty much figured out who it was. Like, it wasn't like rocket science to figure it out.
I like that. So how did Love and Hip Hop come about?
I've been friends with Emily and Chrissy for a really long time. I was Fab's assistant when him and Emily first got together. So I had that relationship with them. And Chrissy had the engagement party in Miami. That was all filmed and I was there. And they were auditioning for Love and Hip Hop Miami. This was before Atlanta. And
but that one never came out.
No, they didn't get enough girls. I interviewed for that one. They didn't have enough girls. It didn't work out. So they ended up doing Atlanta. So right after they did Atlanta, she called me and she was like, you know, I know your relationship with Emily, how would you like to just come to New York, film one scene with her? If you like it, we'll talk about New York. I went, I did it. It was cool. I guess she got a good response because then she was blowing me up like, I need you to come to New York 6 months. I just need you 6 months next season. I'm revamping. I'm changing girls. And I was like, you know what? I was living in Miami. I was chilling, living a high life. I ain't had no problem. Then here I come. So I was like, you know what? I'll do it. And that's when that whole, let's do the book. Let's just do it.
Boom. So have you been on Love and Hip Hop changed your friends?
No.
Good.
No, because the thing is, you hanging out with girls. I was hanging out with girls that I would not normally be hanging out with on a Friday night. Like, I mean, I know Tahiri and I knew the girls, but those weren't my friends. Like I didn't have nobody's phone number. You know what I mean? Like, so it just became a thing. But now I'm surrounded by women that I wouldn't normally be surrounded by. Women that are into other things that I'm not really into anymore. So it took some getting used to. But once it was done, I was like, I'm out of here. Like, y'all can have this New York. I'm going back to Miami. I can't do it.
So what's the weather like up there? Cold?
It was the winter time.
Wow.
Yeah, we filmed from August to March. So I was in New York for the whole winter. That shit sucked. Sucked. Like, I had a sick crib though. Like, so that was the only thing for me. But I ended up staying in the house all the time. But what? That shit sucked. I don't want no fur. I don't want none of them give me none of that. Send me back to Florida. And I gave up, you know, being in Miami. I was popping on South Beach. I was already popping before Love and Hip Hop. Like, I didn't need that. That just kind of put it to different people in different cities. But if you was in Miami or you was in New York, you knew who I was.
Boom. Wet Willie's?
What Willies? Live. Like I was telling somebody yesterday, like I was at the grand opening of Live on Sunday. Like we used to call that shit church before Meek Mills did all that church. Yeah. We started that. Like going to Live on Sunday. Like you going to church tonight?
Right.
So, yeah, it was crazy.
That's what's up. So you currently stay in Miami now, right?
I'm in Orlando.
Orlando.
My parents, my family out there. You know, I got a little girl. She's 2. Okay. So I needed to make sure I was close to family. But as soon as that chick hit high school, we out of there.
Back to Miami.
Back to Miami.
Yeah, yo.
Yep. Back to Miami. I can't wait.
So what brings you to Atlanta? You got something going on tonight?
Tomorrow. Well, tonight I'm at. I don't know. I gotta look at the flyers.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's tonight? I got all these flyers on Instagram. Euphoria.
Okay. Right?
Yes. It's at the Pegasus Restaurant and Lounge.
That's tonight or tomorrow?
That's tonight.
Okay.
Where is that? 3375 Buford Highway.
There you go. Buford Highway. That's not far.
No, that's not far from here?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be there tonight. I'm hosting.
What type of event is it?
Yeah. Read the flyer. No. I don't know. It's a club. Shit.
Nah, I'm getting a check.
It's a club. It's a spot. It's I heard something like a hookah lounge. It's like a loungy type of feel, not like a big old club or nothing like that. So I mean, I'm ready to go. Okay. I'm ready to go out. I don't really go out much.
And what's that's tonight. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be at the Ultimate Women's Expo selling books. Tomorrow and
at the Congress Center. I will be there.
Will you?
Yeah, I definitely
working or you just going?
Well, I'm gonna be working, but I'm gonna be networking too. I'm not gonna be interviewing nobody, you know, on a radio perspective. But I know Nene Lake's supposed to be there, Shirley Ralph,
Monica,
a whole bunch of people.
With, this girl from Different World, Jasmine Guy. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of people. Some of the Braxton sisters are gonna be there, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's gonna be super.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I did something like this maybe like 4 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been in like a middle of a convention center, like signing books. And
so how much is the book? Because I'm definitely gonna cop one.
The book is $15, but I also have another author that's with me as well. Her name is Janelle.
Hey Janelle.
Hello.
Up there in the cut.
She'll have her book, and then my publishing sister, Avery Good, she has her book, Pillow Princess Part 1 and 2. So we're gonna do a deal. If you buy one book, it's $15. If you buy all of them, you get 4 for $40.
Oh, no. Why not?
Right. Support the author.
Yeah, support the author.
I'm not even a damn author. But support them anyway. Right. So why not?
Why not?
Why not?
So what else does Winter Ramos have coming up in 2016?
The next book coming out, I'm back outside. My daughter is old enough. She's talking. She's, you know, I'm ready to just kind of like give it a second shot. Maybe not reality TV again, but just come outside and, you know, do what I was supposed to do.
Right.
When the show first came out, when I first put the book out, instead of the misconception that this book is like a superhead confession of a video, because it's really not.
Right.
It's
people was comparing it to that.
Oh, of course.
Right.
But you see, the way it's going to be marketed that way, obviously, so people, because that's what people like. They like the juicy and the gossip and the drama and all of that. But when you actually read the book, it's a story.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're understanding. You know, growing up in Brooklyn in the projects, being an only Spanish girl, like a lot of people tell me, why you talk like a black girl? I don't know how else to talk. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, how I grew up with, you know, my situation and whatever. So you get a better understanding of the behind the scenes in the industry, how women are treated in the industry, whether you're a girlfriend, whether you know, you working or you just hoeing around, or you know, everybody got their lane in that, and just kind of how, you know, it's tough being a female, and I don't care how tough you are, and I don't care how thug you are, and I don't care how many dudes you think you could slap down. It's still hard. It's still gonna be hard for you, because at the end of the day, you're still a female.
Exactly. So let's rewind for a second. You said you was Fab's assistant, right? Yeah. How did that come about?
We grew up together. In Brooklyn, we came up, and his manager, I hung out with in high school. And we were still friends, and he was like, oh, I'm firing my assistant. So I went, took the job, temporary, till they got somebody. And then they kind of just went from there, and then Fab was like, yo, I need somebody. And I'm like, I hope you find somebody. Me and him never really got along. Like, we was cool at first, and then once he got famous, And I kind of, it was like a, dude, don't even try it.
Right.
Like, we're not gonna do that. Like,
bring it back.
Exactly. So once I started working with them, it was brought back.
Okay.
We kind of were able to, you know, rekindle the friendship and get everything back on track. And then 3 years later, I was still like, no, this is supposed to be like temporary. I was supposed to be doing other things, but it was good money. It was, you know, we was traveling. And I was having a good time. I was single. I ain't had no kids. So it was the, you know. Boom. Then Emily came in the picture, so now I had a female that I could, you know, talk to and chill with. And also it made it even better when she came into the picture. Right.
Oh, that's cool. So how was that part of the music industry looking from the assistant side? Like,
that shit is tough.
Tough?
It's tough. It's tough.
Like, would you do it again tough? Or are you like, no, I'm good on that?
I would do it again. I don't mind. I mean, some people think like, oh, you're an assistant. I ran that whole shit. Don't let that title of being an assistant fool you. Like, I ran that whole shit from travel to show to get on time to, you know, deals. And I ran all of that. So I just felt like I was a very important part of that family.
You was needed.
Absolutely. And it felt good to be in a situation like that where I wasn't there just for the drinks and the smoking because I was messing with somebody. It was different being there and really having to be there. Like, you have a purpose to be here. You getting a check at the end of the week to be here.
Right. Man, that must have been a good feeling though.
It was. And I worked my behind off, y'all.
Right. They ain't gonna forget who winner is.
No, and let me tell you something. They don't. Like, I still have relationships with people at Def Jam behind that. Like, yo, they know I handled my business, and him and I had that relationship where it was respect. We understood each other. So it was, you know, like, we got to get this done. And instead of him brushing me off, like, oh, you're an assistant, he like, I knew what the hell I was talking about. Exactly. Like, dude, if we don't do this, you ain't getting no check. So we need you to.
Might want to listen.
Let's go.
So what advice would you give to somebody that's trying to break into the industry?
Figure out what it is you want to do first.
Okay.
Because you hear a lot of kids say, I want to be in the industry. All right, well, what the hell you want to do? You want to sing? You want to rap? You want to produce? You want to, you know, do radio? You want to do TV? You want to do artwork? You want to do wardrobe? There's so many different elements. You can do marketing. You can do radio. You can do street team. Like, what do you want to do? What do you feel like your strong point is? Right. And I hate saying this, but I say it all the time. I don't care how much school you went to. I don't care how many degrees you got. At the end of the day, if you don't have the connections and you ain't ready to work for the pennies initially and the hustle and the drive, it's not the industry for you. Because you ain't going to kick in the door. It took Rick Ross 10 years.
Woo. Right. You're the biggest boss.
Look, 10 years later. You could have gave up after year 5, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? He kept that party going. And now look at him.
Yep, you know, slimmed down and everything. So that's cool. So how important is a team just in the industry?
It's important, but it's also important not to think just because you grew up with somebody or these are your dudes from home that they are on your team. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take everybody with you. Right. Because some people don't understand the politics of it. Some people don't understand the game of it. And some people will overstep their spot. And then it's you. Because you're the name. So if you got Ray over there doing some meth and he's with you, you did it. You might as well have done it. You might as well have been involved with Ray because ain't nobody checking for him. They're checking for you.
Exactly.
So you got to make sure that your team is, you know, it's official and everybody does something. Right. I don't need 7 people around me and I don't know what 5 of y'all do here.
And they probably don't know.
Exactly. I'm just here. I don't need no professional homeboys around. We don't need that.
I like that. Professional homeboy. The yes man. Like, yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. No professional homeboys.
None of them.
That's just a bill. If that's the case, you might as well get you a chick. Take care of her. Why you want to take care of grown ass man? I'm cool on that. Right. I'm cool on all of that.
Man, that's awesome. So, how can everybody keep in contact with you, Winter?
My Instagram is at @TheRealWinterRamos. My Facebook is Winter Ramos, and I think my Twitter is Winter. I'm not good with that stuff. Okay. That's why I needed Jules here, because he'd be like, give me the paper with the breakdown, and I could just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you don't see me out in the street like, selfie, let me post that. Snapchat, like, I don't do that. I don't know, I'm not, they clown me all the time, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be in the club with my phone drunk. Right.